What's going on, guys? It's your boy Dr. Turner here with the breakdown of Chapter 4, The Gathering Storm has finally delivered. But before we do get into that, remember, hit that subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know. And like I said, comment down below. I really want to get your guys' thoughts on this episode as it gave us a lot to digest. And I want to get what you guys are thinking about it and what's to expect. Again, we only have 3 episodes left, which is super exciting. So again, I want to get your guys' thoughts. Comment down below because this one was truly a good one. So we finally get to see here in Chapter 4, the Book of Boba Fett. We see here Boba going through the sands of Tatooine with his bantha. Now we see him looking over Jabba's palace, but then we also get to see Fennec get her screen time that she deserves, that we want to know what ended up happening because he did find her body in the middle of the desert. So now we also see him fixing up Fennec and starts the partnership that eventually leads to saving up Baby Yoda, right, in The Mandalorian. So we see him loading her up here in the back of the bantha to the body mod chop shop on the edge of town and pays to have most of her organs replaced with droid gears after last week's intro to the teched up punk kids with the tricycle bikes. Yes, that's what I'm calling it. Waking up to her new metal body, Fennec agrees to help Boba get his starship back, and the first step to that in his plan of taking the throne is the pair sneak up at the palace and send in a little flying drone to scout to see what's going on inside and find it crawling with guards. Taking the silent approach, they creep through the sewers and pop up in the palace's kitchen, which is really funny actually. It's a really good scene. I thought it was really hilarious. So there's a great little moment here. We see the sushi chef droid with the that starts to twirl his knives, basically with the arms around just like General Grievous, and only we get to see Fennec Shand to casually chop off his head, which is really funny. Also, we get to see Boba go full Looney Tune mode as he chases this rascally rabbit droid around the pots and pans, which is really funny. So they make it to the garage. Fennec fends off the Gamorrean guards while Boba starts the engine of Slave 1, aka Fire Spray, as she shoots the weights, holding the door closed just in time. So the next thing now we see is them flying off, and it ends up being really funny because as they're flying off, we get to see, them going back. Yes, going back to the Sarlacc pit. And we wonder, why are they going there? But of course he wants to find his armor, but we know that the Jawas stole it off Boba after he crawled out of the sticky belly of the Sarlacc pit. Remember, Cobb Vanth had it. Well, that's later on. But he thinks it's still somewhere inside the monster's gut. So he flies his ship into it, and unsurprisingly, the Sarlacc wakes up and starts eating the ship, forcing Fennec to drop a seismic charge in the mouth and kill off another Star Wars legend. And I want to get your thoughts if you are upset about this or you're sad. But hey, this just means now things are going to start heating up in this show, because let me tell you, there is so much more to come, and the end of this episode was truly amazing, which we will get into. So we get to see here now he's in the back of the tank and he's fully healed now. He is fully healed. We also learn here, we see him literally now take out, yes, the Nikto biker gang. And he kills more than 30 of them at once, which is really funny. And it's really a cold-blooded scene, of violence. And you see his face, he is super happy. But yeah, like I said, here he's healed now. So he's fully at 100%. So no more back to tank. That is a plus, I guess, right? Now we can move forward from that. Hopefully no more flashbacks. I mean, unless he's going to sleep on Jabba's bed. That's a whole nother story, which I hope he doesn't, because I'm pretty sure it is not the most cleanest thing ever. But we see him talking to Fennec. Things are heating up, like I said, in Mos Espa. First, Boba goes to the cantina where black chrysanthemums, we see him beating on some lucky, gamblers. And, Jennifer Beals Twi'lek, a character bound to be cosplay, obviously we know, gets things almost under control. Chrysanthemum still rips the arm of someone, which is really funny. I really enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And again, this is just a fantastic scene, and you just see Boba looking at him. And at the end of all of it, you get to see Boba, walk outside, and he hires, Chrysanthemum. And it feels like an inevitable team up that we should have, that should have happened a few episodes ago. I'm not gonna lie to you, because again, it is in the comics that they've teamed up before. But for me, it looked like they kind of never really did, but I guess now we'll get that. So we get to see here, that they're talking now, trying to attempt, or to strike a deal, basically to bring order into Tatooine, as he calls the families, of Mos Espa to take on the Pyke Syndicates. Now, the families agreed that Boba and Shan would fight for the people in return, and these families remain neutral and offer made by the mayor and the Pyke Syndicates. And I will say this, look, now that we have Chrysanthemum team up with Boba, maybe a few, of the comic, comrades as well, like Dr. Afra, might turn up at some point. But we do know, after she uttered these words, we get a hint now as we get the identity of that muscle that they're gonna basically need in the form of the Mandalorian, who we get to hear the theme of, which was super exciting. And I want to know your guys' thoughts on this, because this was so cool to finally hear Mando, because this was a speculation for a long time, and I did a video on this a while ago. But guys, it's here, it's coming. Mando is coming the next episode. It has to happen, because again, they played his theme music, which was so dope. And again, I think we still are gonna have, we're gonna have one more bounty hunter that I will do in another video that I'll talk about, that is supposedly confirmed, but I won't bring it up here. But guys, I want to get your thoughts on this episode, on chapter 4. I thought it was a really good one. I rated it an 8. I want to get your guys' ratings and your guys' thoughts on this awesome, amazing episode. But thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Thank you guys for who joined the live stream last night, as it was a good one. Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys. Hit that subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know. Later, guys.